Welcome to the Rick Bork channel, where the beer's always cold, language fucking sucks, my shit's always broken, and your opinion doesn't matter. Borkfest 2022 is July 29th and 30th, so come on over and have a beer and have a good time, and you can regret yourself later. Alright, so we got some rope from the hardware store. We're going to cut some lengths, like arm length, 6 feet, so somewhere in there. Most of the application you could use shorter pieces, but we want to make them a little bit more universal, so they can hit your ends up, torch, mount them back like that, right? When it's hot, it burns to your fingers like that. Yeah, that's fine. You don't need to worry about that shit. All right, so we're gonna come in here. Everybody's got their own way of doing shit, tying shit, and whatever. I don't give a fuck how you tie it. It doesn't matter to me. Cross like that, like come through on that, and I want to leave this one back here so it's a loop. So we leave the tail through it like that. That's how I do that. Now granted, they can pull that out. On this side, we got a little trigger here we can pull, but we're gonna cut another rope and then I'll show you. All right, well, so this is pretty basic, pretty simple. These knots are, I'm not a fucking expert. I know there's 100 different knots you can fucking tie here, so I don't know all those things. I'm not a fucking Boy Scout or a fucking Eagle Scout or any of that bullshit. But basically on this, you tie it that way, you leave this long lead with the loop in it here, and you can pull that, and that comes off. But it actually, as you put strain on the loop itself, it wants to tighten it. So, if that makes any fucking sense, I don't know. I use fucking shit all the time, okay? I'm just lashing the bastard on there. We're gonna go over and do the other side, and then we're gonna open the gate and open the back of the trailer and all that shit up, so that way the cows have a day to, it's only Sunday, so they'll have a day to get used to everything and be acquainted and happy and all that bullshit before they gotta go in the trailer. We'll probably even throw a bag of grain up in the front of that trailer in a pan. That way they got a little incentive to go in there, right? 23, you should stay too, I think. Whatever. Some of these, she's had a calf this year and she's a little worse for wear, but whatever. It is what it is, I guess. So we'll get this finished and I'll bring it back. Okay, back of the trailer's opened up. Got it lashed off over there, but again, you can pull that string there, or that piece of rope, and unlash it. We got the gate opened, and we already went in there, just walked and circled. Everybody went up to the back of the cattle trailer and sniffed and whatnot. And like I said, we're not gonna load anybody till probably we might put the first group in on Tuesday morning and leave the back part open here. We might do that, and then see how things go. If I can get them to come in there with grain here yet this afternoon, I'm gonna go get grain, and then we're gonna go get the water tank and put the water tank right over here and fill it up. That way they have their hay, they got their grain, they got water, they got all that. At 23 there, she's got a big ass calf. That's her calf right there. That fucking, yeah, been pulling on her pretty hard. I might keep her around. I might just ship him. He can fucking, yeah, he's a nice little calf, but damn, he's taxing her pretty hard. So some of these guys are showing aware for this time of the year. I guess it is what it is. That's a grass-fed fucking beef cow, you know, even right now on fresh green grass. That's what they got. So They like their rye bale and they'll chew on what's in here. They get all this yet, they'll be all right. Oh yeah, so there's what, 2 loads there, a little over. We might call a couple, keep a couple if they don't want to cooperate. Depends how full the loads get, so we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go get a bag of feed and go from there. I'm gonna set that there for now. We're probably gonna need more. Come on. Well, you can see we got the green trail in there, and then we got some of that pan there. And I'll bring Brad his pan back. Those big rubber pans are kind of handy. I got the round ones, but I don't have those square ones like that. Kind of mint. So it's enough to give them a taste, and they'll get up there. A few of the older ones know what the grain's about, because we did it a few years ago because we were fucking scraping by, and that's another reason we gotta quit fucking scraping by for no fucking reason. We aren't making any money on them anyway, and well, fuck, we can only eat so many, so I can only butcher so many. So we're still in the same end game that we were for last year as far as butchering goes. We're still keeping a majority of those smaller young calves that will be ready by next fall. That was the plan anyway. We weren't going to have that many this fall, so we'll still have plenty next fall. We still have plenty of breeding stock to continue that trend, just not on a huge scale right now, because we got to get other things done around here. And oh, we'll see how this goes. This will help quite a bit, but you never know what next year brings. So I'll get back to doing something else. If you guys like what I'm doing, throw me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and ring the bell. Memberships are down there if you want one. I do appreciate it. It helps out on the channel. So we'll see you guys next time.
Mommy. Yeah. We'll see him next time.